الله الجابري. الله أكبر، وتم التحرير والانتصار.
It's happening now, I think, for several reasons, but let me focus on two. One is that after the big defeat that Hezbollah and Iran faced in Lebanon and Syria, I mean, between Israel and Iran, now the whole Iranian militias deployed in the western part of Aleppo been weakened, and that the armed groups, the Islamists, backed by Turkey, seized this opportunity to make some gains on the ground. And I think they were surprised how fast they were able to advance inside Aleppo. And now, as Lian Sejam was saying, the second biggest city in Syria, the first time ever in the Syrian history, is out of the control of the central Damascus based in the Syrian capital. So now the Islamists, the armed groups backed by Turkey, support the second largest city in Syria. You know, I spoke to some reporters on the ground in Aleppo and Idlib. It seems, as of now, the leaders of the armed groups, I mean, the leader of Hayat Tahrir Sham, HTS, they give clear instructions to their fighters not to harm any civilians, not to attack any properties, to try to control the city militarily. I think they are in a way inspired by Taliban experience in Afghanistan. So they are trying to copy that model. So they are trying to control the city, and they are trying to let the locals to control the city. But let's see what's going to happen next. Now, as Lina was saying, the Russians have started to do airstrikes on part of Aleppo, and the Syrian governments as well. They're doing some strikes in Aleppo. I think the whole offensive, the whole gains would have not been possible if Russia intervened at the beginning fastly. It seems that Russia, because the Russian army has moved and transferred the most advanced air warplanes to Ukraine, now they were not able to intervene straight away in the last 3-4 days. Now they just started to intervene just now, after 4 days after the armed groups were able to control the second largest city in Syria. I don't know if they can really be able to push them out without making huge damage for this big city, which there is about 5 million civilians are in the city.
الجامعة الله لا يوفقك يا خنزير